Alright guys, this is my 2003 Dodge Cummins 3500. I hadn't really made a video on it. I bought the Edge Evolution, the CTS2. So far it works good. I've run it on the extreme setting. Gives it a lot more power. The only problems I have with it is like this right here, downloading a different program. I'm putting it on fuel economy this time. Running on extreme, I was getting well, let's do stock numbers first. Stock number, highway, I was getting 17 miles a gallon. Around town, I was getting 14.5 or so. Around town, I'm getting better numbers, like I'm gonna say 18 or so, but then I'm getting better numbers on the Interstate 2, but not as good as around town, because I guess it's running at a lower RPM. The only things I've seen about it I don't like, running on the extreme. I was driving down the interstate today, and it's almost like you're fluttering the gas pedal. It's like ring, if you got it on cruise. And there's something I wasn't crazy about. He was driving down the road, to try to keep like 70, 75 miles an hour. But right now, I put it on level 2. It was on level 4. I want to see what kind of fuel mileage it gets on that. Putting it on there, it does have a ton more power at hot. But you need to watch your EGTs. It'll tack out and start tut. I've seen what it'll do. But I'm just, I was just playing with it then. But the other thing, like I said, the programs, like if I click extreme, it would probably take, I'd say close to 10 minutes for it to download the program to the computer of the truck. But other than that, everything works pretty good. People have problems with it freezing. The only place I had problems with it freezing is when I started going in here, like my EGTs. I'd go in here and set my alert settings. And then when I set my alert settings, I would, adjust it and then turn it on so it would throw an alarm if I hit, say, 1300 degrees or whatever on my EGTs. And as soon as I do that, it said something about engine will not do something, read at less than 4,000 RPMs, and then it freezes. When it does that, I have to undo the OBD2 connector or whatever it's called, let it power down, plug it back in, and reset it. But it all comes, you don't lose anything, it all comes back exactly the way you set it up. On here, you can change, I guess that's my fuel level up top, the green one. All my red stuff is degrees in Fahrenheit. The 204, that red right there, that's your EGT gauge. And that's what it's maxed out at right there, or that's what when the alarm comes on, I think. So I changed the colors, all my Fahrenheit stuff, like my water temperature, my engine coolant temperature, trans temperature, intake temperature is 161 because it's not running. But I don't have a cold air intake on this either. So fuel level is 85%. There's my boost. It goes down here and it's a blue gauge. So you can change the colors of all that, but that's the way I set it up. Other than that, it's super easy to install. I don't know. I mean, I had an old first gen before, and it was all mechanical stuff. You had to, rotate the pump just a little bit, an 1/8 of an inch, to make it have more fuel. Do a different fuel pin in it and things like that. And that's what I was used to. And then I plugged this in, run the EGT probe. It already had a spot for it in this truck. I think somebody had something like on it similar before I bought it. And I like it. I mean, it works good, does good. Does what it says, gives you extra horsepower if you want it. Like I said, I'd rather get better fuel economy. Like right now, highway or around town, it was getting 18. And then when I take it on the highway, it gets anywhere from 20 to 18, but it just depends on, it's not as much as I was thinking it was going to do. Because for this, the EGT probe and this little gauge pod was like $800. So, but I mean, mainly they're just to play, I guess. And then if you need a little more fuel or towing, I guess you got lower end, but I put it on economy this time. I want to see what it does. I'm going to drive it around a little bit. But that's that, fellas. And I'll make a review of my truck and stuff later. But like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate it.